Hey everyone, how you doing? It's TarantulaDan here, and I want to just do a quick video to talk about something that I find quite interesting and has been brought to my attention by quite a few people on Facebook who have asked me to do a video to explain this in more detail. Now, if you are in the UK at the moment, there's a big thing at the moment about false widow spiders, also known as steatoma, and it's all because of newspapers. So I have here, this is the one I'm going to pick on. This is the Daily Star, who have journalists that sprout lies from their arse. Yeah, this is the Daily Star, and this is the story from Thursday, October the 10th, 2013. Front page, a killer spider ate my leg. There's a picture here of someone who's broken their leg and has got stitches in it, and a picture of a spider. And there's a picture of this guy called Ricky Whitmore, who almost lost a leg when he was bitten by one of the killer spiders that was marching across Britain. Ricky 39 said last night it was like a horror movie. Yeah, so basically what I'm going to do, guys, I actually have the full article here, which I am going to read to you, and I'm going to tell you why it's wrong. The reason I'm doing this is because there's a lot of people who are genuinely scared of these spiders, and I want to try and hopefully, if you watch this video, you will hopefully change your mind about these false widows and see that they are not something to be feared at all. So I'll show you the picture quickly, guys. There's a picture here of the actual paper, and I will put a link in the description to if I can find a page on the website that will have this, and you can actually go read it at your own leisure. But yeah, I'm going to basically read this and basically explain why it's wrong and give evidence for it. Hopefully this will put you at ease, and you'll realise that these spiders, like I said, no, not to worry about it. Also at the end of the video, guys, I actually have a false widow upstairs in my bedroom, and I'll handle it and I'll show you just what they're like, which will then hopefully strengthen my argument for why this is a load of rubbish. So, false widows spread fear across Britain. Now I was going to say there, it's not false widows that spreading the fear, it is a tabloid. It's completely made up, complete fantasy. Invasion of the killer spiders. To break this bit down, these spiders have not killed anyone. No one at all. So once again, another lie by the Daily Star and their completely rubbish journalists. I believe that their journalists are probably underqualified and probably got their license to write their journalism in a cereal box, at best. So, terrified Ricky Whitmore almost lost a leg after a killer spider bite. Now, so firstly, say this: a bite from a false widow will not, it won't kill you, and it will not lead you to have any amputations. What will happen is, if you were to get bit, say on your arm, it will swell a little bit, it will go a little bit red, a bit sore, a bit of stinging. That's it. That's, you know, it's probably like the equivalent of a bee sting at worst. So if you've been stung by a bee, yes, it's very unpleasant, but a bee sting will not kill you, and neither will the bite of a false widow. I just want to point out as well, they used the word poisonous in this. It's not poison. Poison is if you ingest something. Venom is injected, which is spider bite is venom, not poison. So I'll clear that up straight away. So yeah, let's have a read through this, shall we? So the decorator was left with a gruesome wound after the false widow leapt at him like a scene out of a horror flick. Arachnophobia. So firstly, they don't leap. They kind of scuttle along quite cutely, and yeah, I mean the film Arachnophobia is ridiculous anyway. It's nothing like what spiders are like. If you watch any of the videos, you'll know I have loads of spiders, and none of them are like anything from that film. And yeah, widows do not leap. As you see, I will actually get mine out later. I'll let it have a run around, and you'll see that they don't leap, they aren't fast, they don't bite, they're not aggressive like what this is saying. Right then, Ricky 39, who'd been working at a school when he disturbed a nest of the lethal spiders. Not lethal, they have never killed anyone. Which have sparked panic across the nation. No, they haven't, it's a paper. Ricky said, "I'd never seen anything like it. It was quite creepy. I'd never kill a spider, but I needed to access the corner, so I just swept them away. The spiders ran at him, then one plunged his fangs into his leg. Now, this story actually happened a few months ago, as he goes on to say, 6 months ago in treatment and whatever. No spider will ever run at you, never, and I assure you of that. They will actually try and avoid you. Biting is a last resort, unless you're poking at it and whatever, it will not bite you. As you'll see when I handle my widow, I will handle it and move it around quite a bit. It will not bite me, I can guarantee it. And also, these spiders don't get very big. They get to, only a few centimeters at the very, very most. So for a spider that small to plunge his fangs into him and inject him with all his venom, it's completely unlikely. It wouldn't run at him, it wouldn't crawl up him for sure, and it wouldn't bite him because it's got no reason to. He added, I managed to get home, but by the time I arrived, my thigh had swollen to twice its normal size. Ricky's wife, who watched horrified as her husband staggered through the door, she said, he looked terrible. He was pale and sweating. Ricky was rushed to hospital, where surgeons flushed out the poison, venom, that was eating his leg. The venom will not eat your leg. Like I said, it will swell up a little bit. It's the same as a bee sting. That's it. It won't do anything else worse. If you are allergic to bee stings, obviously yes, the symptoms may be slightly worse, but it will not do anything like this. It will not swell up and go black, as it will state in just a second. He had to have his thigh washed a further 8 times during the following weeks. Ricky, from Essex, will have to undergo 6 months of specialist physio to learn to walk again. You will not forget how to walk. It's honestly, it's like I said, it will sting for a little bit. You put some ice on it, give it a couple of hours, tops, and you'll be fine. You forget about it. You'll have 2 little puncture marks, and that's it. Really, nothing bad. So this guy, and yes, Ricky, this guy is obviously just a fucking idiot. He had to learn to walk. He added, I'm just lucky to still have my leg. Well, it's bullshit. It really is absolute bullshit. I wish Carl Pilkington could just, fly in now and just point the camera and do the bullshit man thing, because honestly, this story is so false, and there's people who are genuinely worried about it on the internet, and people, friends I know and family. So I'm going to do this video, and hopefully you can, I will tell you what they're like and what they're not like. Ricky is among the growing number of victims who have been attacked by the spiders. They don't attack you. Ridiculous. Steve Harris was taken to hospital after he was bitten in his sleep. Surgeons had to cut out the poison venom after a wound on his side swelled up and turned black. Well, yes, you might get bitten in your sleep. I mean, because obviously they do hide between like your cloth, like your t-shirts, slippers, tanning robes, whatever. So if you're obviously pressing on it, of course you'd bite in self-defense, but it wouldn't come up to you and look for you and try and bite you to injure you. And how do you cut out the poison? Does poison come in like a block? It'd be a liquid. The poison would be in your veins. It'd be in your blood. It'd be circulating. Oh boy. And yeah, it wouldn't turn black. It's ridiculous. Steve of Tiverton in Devon said, I've never felt pain like it before in my life. Try treading on a block of Lego. Tattoo artist Alex from Kent told how his hand looked like a balloon after being bitten by a false widow. He said if they bite a young kid or an elderly person who hasn't got a great metabolism, it could be quite dangerous. Now here's the problem with that. Firstly, it wouldn't swallow like a balloon. I don't think. That's a bit of over-exaggeration. A kid is actually a young goat, so what it means is if it were to bite a young child, get educated, or an elderly person who hasn't got a great metabolism. Metabolism has got nothing to do with this. What he means is a good immune system, I suppose, would probably be better. Things to fight off viruses and stuff like that. Your metabolism, I don't think, has got anything to do with getting rid of venom or poison, as they word it. It could be quite dangerous. According to this, it could be fatal. Decorator Andy from Kent was horrified after spotting 50 in his garden. He said, I caught one and I'm sure it was a male. Now, I don't think he would actually know whether it's a male or not, because, well, there are telltale signs, but it's if you don't know what you're looking for, it's not that easy. He said he caught one and he put it in a glass with one of the baby spiders and it killed it within seconds. Now this I would believe to be true, and that's not because, you know, they're horrible or anything, but tarantulas, as are other insects and arachnids and things, they are cannibalistic. They will eat other spiders and other of their own kind. That's just what they do. It's a source of protein, it's a meal. So yeah, that's not unusual at all. That's just how they are. Most spiders like that. Shelley got a shock when she discovered a deadly spider in a local off-licence in Kent. Now, the thing is, it's not deadly because these spiders haven't killed anyone. So yeah, complete rubbish. You said it was big and ugly. Once again, I've said they only grow to like a few centimetres at tops. And they aren't ugly, they actually have these really cool little markings on them, almost like fractal markings, I think. And I think they're actually quite cool looking little things, quite cute little things. It had long legs, as do all spiders, and a long body, which was a bit fat at the end. Now, black widows, all kinds of widows and things, have a very plump, round, spherical abdomen. So if it's long, which is a bit fat at the end, that probably isn't a widow at all. That's probably a different kind of spider, maybe like a, I don't know, some kind of like harvestman or a cellar spider or something. But that's not a widow. So widows have got big, round abdomens. And John, an insect specialist from the Natural History Museum, said, false widow spiders tend to bite when accidentally trapped between skin and clothes. People should be careful when putting on gloves or boots that have been left unused for a while. And yeah, he's talking sense, as I've said. You know, they will hide in places, and obviously when they are getting pressed and crushed, of course they will bite as a defence. They're not doing it because they're seeking you out to bite you and kill you. They're biting you because you're hurting them and you're going to kill them. And then bite, as I've said God knows how many times in this video, a bite will not kill you. I've told you what the symptoms are. I don't have to keep repeating myself. It will not kill you. You will not swell up like a balloon. You will not have any amputations or get anywhere close to having that kind of medical treatment needed. Yeah, this story it's laughable. I mean, the journalists who get their qualifications out of cereal boxes, they've got, you know, quite good imagination, but it is completely wrong. And you might say it's just me that thinks that. If you go on Facebook and look at any of the spider or tarantula pages and mention this story, they will all tell you the same thing. It's completely rubbish. It's been spun by the media for, you know, a bit of excitement, I suppose, and fear, but it's completely wrong. They've been in the country for 140 years. They've been here for as long as you've been in the country, longer than you. There's no reason to suddenly be scared of them. They don't mean you any harm at all. Yeah, just lies, complete fallacy, completely wrong in every sense of the word. What I'm going to do, guys, now is I'm going to show you a quick clip of me handling my widow, and you can see just how fast and aggressive and how much they leap and stuff like that. And you can see that it's just completely wrong. And what I would ask you to do, guys, is if you obviously watch this video, and hopefully you will feel better after watching my widow myself, that these aren't horrible things that you should kill. You know, just leave them alone and they won't bother you, honestly. Share it around, let other people know, because people are really worried about this and they really shouldn't be. These are as dangerous as a common house spider, which, by the way, guys, it's October, it's coming to winter. You will see a lot more in your house. Don't kill them, they're just males looking to breed. They won't hurt you, they won't bite you, they won't do anything to, you know, to disturb you at all. And they will actually keep away things like moths and flies and other nuisances. So yeah, keep house spiders alive, don't kill them. Don't put them outside as well, they'll find their way back in. They always do. So yeah, guys, that's basically this video done. I've said everything I think I have to say. Anything else, I'll add it in the description. I'll put some links in the description as well. And yeah, hope you enjoy my handling video of my awesome little widow. And I hope that this video has maybe put some of your minds at rest and you haven't got to worry so much. Fingers crossed. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Okay then guys, well here, this is a look at my widow, and yeah, look at it, just trying to bite me and chew on me and leap at me. Yeah, you can see, I mean, it's genuinely fine. It's just like any other spider. It's not trying to bite me, or it's no threat. Like I said, it's not doing anything that the papers say, and it won't, because I don't give it a reason to. If I'm able to handle this one without any problems, why would one that you leave alone in your garden be any different? Make sense? So this is what I'm trying to do in this video, is to show you that these spiders are nothing like what the newspaper says, and I would recommend and ask that you all just completely ignore what the papers say. I said it is complete bullshit. These are actually wonderful little spiders. This one's only a baby. They'll probably get twice as big as that, and that's about it. Hardly a killer spider, is it? Look at it. So guys, hopefully I've got my message across, and you can see just what they are like. You can see what I mean by the abdomen, how it's very spherical. And yeah guys, this is my widow, and it's actually just building a web on me. Yeah guys, don't fear them. Be interested in them. These actually serve more benefits. They will just kill flies and wasps and things. They won't kill you or your children or your dogs or anything, so yeah, don't worry about it. Okay then guys, well I'm going to put her back, and yeah guys, hopefully you guys can relax a bit now that you know what they are like. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I will speak to you soon. Take care of yourselves, alright?